Okay, greetings. Hey, this is Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres, and I'm doing something right now, and there's something else going on at the same time. And the reason I decided to make a video was because I had a conversation with somebody today, and I can see how in today's society there is really a huge lack of understanding of a lot of things, and I think that's because we're not communicating as much as we should about the things that matter. Anyway, behind me, you see two boys. One is 11 and one is 13. And hanging from that front end loader is a 350 or so pound pig. And there's another one on the table in there that has already been split in half. They did the same thing that they're doing right now. What they're doing right now is they're dehairing the pig, and they're doing that with a weed burner or like a blowtorch. And when they finish with that, they'll start the tractor up and they'll bring it up closer to the barn, and they'll eviscerate that pig. They have to drop the innards out of it. We're going to be using that for meat. And I am over here, right? I'm working on something else. I'm working out of the green truck right there on that other little building. That other little building is the chick brooder, and there's like 400 chickens in there, little chicks. Just got them yesterday. And so I'm building a new door for that. But I'm in the vicinity, but I'm not helping them. Yeah, you hear him. He says, it's 4:21 because they want to get over to Ebel's because there's something over there on the shelf that they want pretty bad. And Mom agreed to pay him per pig, you know. So they want to get over there and they want to. So they're in a little bit of a rush. But my point is, these kids did not come out of the womb knowing how to butcher a pig. They didn't. Neither did I. I butchered my first pig when I was probably 40 years old. I had no clue. Somebody had to show me how to do it. Meatster had to show me how to do it. And from there, I've gone on and, you know, done a lot of things in that respect. You know, it was just sort of a starting point. And the other night we talked about the homestead and balancing that with children, balancing that with your family. And I'm of the opinion, you know, you can do what you want, but kids need meaningful things to do, right? Making their beds and cleaning their rooms, cleaning up their toys and stuff, great. But it seems like the ones that have meaningful things to do, they go on and be responsible employees for fire departments and militaries and all kinds. And I know I can attest to that because my sons have done that and my daughters have done things like that. So this is what we mean. But these guys didn't start out knowing how to do this. It all started with Jim as a little kid having to go out and pick up the eggs. And if he failed, oh, well, we got some broken eggs. I'm not too concerned about that. But if he gets to be 18 years old and he's never done anything except make his bed and clean up his toys in his room, how can you expect him to go to work for an outfit that's going to want him driving equipment and maybe firing weapons and doing things, you know, that are hard things and dangerous things. So the woman that I was talking to today, she wants to get a homestead going, and she has little kids. And I said, those kids, they need that. I mean, they're going to need to know how to do stuff in this world that I guess my generation is leaving them. The baby boomer generation, they're the ones that are in Washington now that have screwed everything up and throughout the world. And they're leaving them in a terrible mess. But it doesn't have to be. These boys right here, at ages 11 and 13 can take a pig from running around to shooting it, scalding and scraping it, or burning it, however they're going to do it, and eviscerating it, and then breaking it down into the cuts and getting it cut and wrapped and put in the freezer to feed to their families, right? Very important. Very important these days, right? You don't want to have to rely on others for that, because they may just say, no, you're not a good boy anymore because you won't wear your steel toes, so you can't have it, you know? And you can see how that could happen after what the country has just been through. So very important to learn these things. We're not going to fix that. What we have to do is replace it with these people, our young people, and get them trained, get them able-bodied, teach them that they can do things. Right. It's Mark from Baker's Green Acres. Remember, anyone can farm.